Hello and good day, Bashar. My name is Emanuel Myers from Chicago, Illinois. And my question is, are there any practices or images or story structures that would bring me closer to the Ishani frequency? I have much desire to dive further into the frequency that is the Ishani people and all of the gifts that they have to impart on me. Good day. Love and light, health and wealth in all days and all ways. Peace.
The only thing you have to do, as we have always said, is just follow the steps of the 4-point formula of acting on your passion to the best you can, with no insistence or assumption of the outcome, and stay in a positive state no matter what manifests so you can get a benefit from it. But you must follow these steps as precisely as possible and also include the understanding of how to investigate your negative beliefs and let them go. And also allow yourself the opportunity to realize that everything works automatically when you follow the formula. And when you relax into the flow of your true self, your flow will take you exactly where you need to go. When you act on your passion, you raise your frequency. When you raise your vibrational frequency of energy, you become a more sensitive receiver and antenna for higher frequency information and energy from other higher level sources. So the way to match the vibration more readily of our civilization as Eshakani is to simply follow the formula as precisely as you can, let go of the beliefs that don't serve you, and recognize the automatic tools that come into play, like synchronicity being the organizing principle of your life, and let them operate in the way they naturally operate without having to worry about whether or not you're off the path. Just let them do what they need to do and know that you will attract everything you need to live a fulfilled life. And by raising your frequency in that way, you will match whatever vibrational resonance you need to that will be of best service to you and to the rest of your planet as well as to the cosmos.
Hi.
And to you, good day.
How are you?
Perfect, and you?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, please proceed.
I'm Gabriela from Canada, and my first question is about the formula.
Yes.
So in the formula, you say to act on the excitement to the best of your ability until you can take it no farther.
Yes.
How does the formula incorporate rational thinking or logic?
Well, you can be rational and logical about what it is you're experiencing. You can understand it from that point of view. But it's not really about taking that too far. It's not about overthinking or overcomplicating the idea. It's more about allowing things to flow in a natural way, knowing that that's how things work. Whatever it is that then does manifest, you can think about in any way, shape, or form you would like to, as long as the thinking process doesn't interfere with the natural flow of what synchronistically needs to come to you to serve you.
Because I was thinking that maybe rational thinking sometimes can be fear-based beliefs.
Of course it can.
Like that.
Of course it can. But that's where you have to be honest within your own self-investigation to be able to tell the difference between excitement and anxiety.
And also there's such things such as religious norms or social norms.
Yes.
So when they interfere with your excitement...
They don't interfere with your excitement. Your belief systems may allow them to interfere, but they themselves don't interfere if you don't necessarily believe that they have anything to do with your true self and your true path. You're the one that allows them to interfere if you have that experience. They can't interfere on their own.
So is it like you can change the beliefs or like...
Yes, of course. That's the whole idea, is you change your beliefs to be more in alignment with who you prefer to be, as long as you know you are remaining within holistic integrity and not changing your beliefs to something that is out of alignment with who you are, then you are walking the path of least resistance that is true for you. So of course you can change your beliefs, because your beliefs are what create your reality experience. Nothing else does.
Okay, because I was thinking that maybe these are like those norms, maybe they're also sometimes fear-based.
Yes, they are. So if you recognize the ones that are fear-based and don't prefer to buy into the ones that are fear-based, you have the choice not to do so.
And the same goes like for the attraction. If you're attracted to do something or to someone, and then you have a fear, a belief that blocks you and like says, oh, you're not supposed to, that means that you encountered on a fear-based belief that you should change or investigate. Is that correct?
Well, again, it's about understanding the reason why you would choose to do anything. You have to be in touch with the belief behind why you choose to do things so that you can recognize if you're doing things or choosing to do things that are based on either positive or negative beliefs. Again, this is all about knowing yourself more clearly, becoming more transparent to yourself so you understand the reason why you might choose to do something more clearly. And then you'll be able to tell whether that reason is positive or negative.
Thank you.
Yes.
So my next question is, why do I often feel like I'm wasting my time? Is it a matter of me appreciating more of where I am, or me making choices that leave me compressed or not following my excitement, or is it something?
Well, it could be both and either. You have to, again, be honest within your own self-examination as to what it might be in any given circumstance or situation. The idea, again, of wasting your time, so to speak, yes, can be representative of not appreciating what's happening in the moment because you think that somehow, for some reason, what's happening can't serve you, when of course it always can, if you stay in the proper state to use it and derive a benefit from it. But always make sure, when you say that something does or doesn't excite you, always check with yourself and make sure that you're not the one with your beliefs dampening the excitement that could be there. Make sure you're not the one with your beliefs that's making anxiety look like excitement instead of realizing it's anxiety. Always check with yourself to make sure you're not the one that is coloring what's going on. But if you finally recognize that certain ideas really are truly representative of your passion and your excitement, then act on them to the best of your ability with no insistence on the outcome and stay in a positive state no matter what happens. Because even if something manifests that you neutrally don't prefer, you have to know it's got to be there for a reason that can serve you. And if you stay in a positive state, you will derive the benefit from whatever it is that happens. And by doing it that way, then whatever manifested will go away more quickly if it doesn't belong in your life, because you've been willing to accept that there must have been a reason for it to have appeared in the first place.
I also have a question about discomfort.
Yes.
Is discomfort often present when changing beliefs?
It can be, although it doesn't have to be. Again, there may simply be resistance to changing the belief, and the resistance can cause the sensation of discomfort because you're not used to what you're changing to. But you can allow yourself to get used to the idea of change, and when you get more used to the idea that change is okay, you won't be uncomfortable when you change.
Mm-hmm. And so because I was thinking that maybe when you feel discomfort or feel uncomfortable, is a flag to not go somewhere.
It can be, but again, this goes back to what we said at first. You have to know yourself well enough and investigate yourself honestly enough to know the difference between why you're choosing or not choosing what it is that the choice is about, so that you know whether or not you're making a choice from anxiety or from excitement. You have to be able to learn to tell the difference.
And it's just by honest.
You will know the difference. I mean, simply put, remove all of the other conditions and things that are attached to this. Do you not fundamentally have the capacity to know the difference between excitement and anxiety within yourself?
I do.
All right, then keep it at that level. And if something comes up that you're uncertain about, ask yourself the question, am I choosing to do or not do this because I'm excited about another way, or this is not my path? You ask yourself these questions, you will have more honest self-examination, and you will know whether you are or are not choosing something from excitement or anxiety. You'll learn that process. You'll feel it out, and you'll get used to being able to tell the difference more clearly. But you have to take that moment to ask yourself these questions. You don't have to rush forward. You don't have to make an immediate decision necessarily all the time. So take the time to find out why You are or are not making a choice. Why? You are or are not moving forward on something or changing your mind about something. You have the ability to always ask yourself the question, why am I doing what I'm doing?
Thank you. And like, I also have another question.
Yes.
How everything is a reflection of you. For example, a concrete floor or a piece of paper.
Yes. Well, again, you don't have to necessarily always put 100% reflection into everything. Some things are not necessarily a one-to-one reflection. Some things might simply be background reflections to allow you to do what you need to do, but it's not like you have to completely pay attention to those things. It might just be the chessboard that you're playing on, and it's more important for you to focus on the game that is being played rather than the fact that you're playing on a chessboard.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
So my last question is about heart. So
Yes.
I've read a book that heart has memory.
It does.
So when we have these experiences, are they like stored in the heart instead of the brain?
It's not that they're stored in the heart or the brain. It's that there is a configuration that happens within the brain and the heart that allows them, when they need to tap into information that you simply translate as a memory. But it's being created in the present.
Mm-hmm. Everything is created in the present.
There is no other time in which to create something.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yes, thank you very much. I think that's all.
All right. We thank you for the co-creation of the interaction. Our unconditional love to you.
To you too. Bye.
Good day.